Hello, it's Spence, the evil genius from Widget Laboratory with your lab secrets tip of the day. Well guys, today it's going to be a double header. After we just posted our recent Firebug tutorial, we got an immediate response from Travis, who asked us how it is that he can use CSS to selectively hide various navigation menu tabs. The idea is that he wants to put in some custom navigation on his site using buttons or links, and he wants the pages to exist, but he doesn't necessarily want to use the navigation menu. Well, first of all, let me throw in a pitch here. You can easily do this using the Tab Doctor widget because the Tab Doctor allows you to selectively hide individual tabs by putting CSS right in there when you create them. However, it's easily done with the standard navigation menu as well. And here's how. First of all, we've got to go to our test site, which is Lab Secrets, and open up our handy tool, the Firebug plugin for Firefox. Now, with Firebug enabled, the first thing I do is I right-click on the tab that I want to use as a test subject here. And as usual, we click on Inspect Element. That'll put us in the zone. And as you see here, as always, I'm going to scroll this up a little bit. On the left-hand side, I'm in the zone of that tab. As I roll down, I see it highlight when I click on LIID Nav News. Now let me give you a quick definitional help here. We haven't talked about this before, but a divide, a div, is a section or an area inside of your CSS styling. A UL means an unordered list. That's a list of elements or usually tabs that will come next in a vertical or horizontal order that don't have numerical equivalents. In other words, they don't have to be in order of 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, an LI, that's a list item. So that's one of the unordered list items. Now, we only have one tab here for simplicity, but since I know I'm in the zone and I click on the LI, it has an ID equal to, and then in quotes it says Nav News. That's the unique identification name for this particular tab. And that's the secret to hiding it. What we'll do is go to the right side here, and we can see that I've got in the zone UL of main navigation, and I've got an LI with a class of nav selected. Well, that is correct because the class of nav selected means that this is the tab that not only we want to identify, but it's also the one that's currently selected. Since I don't have other tabs here, this is probably an irrelevant point, so I'll pass on. But you can use that class to actually hide only the selected tab or to change its color, which we'll cover in another tutorial. But for today, I'm going to go one step down from there, and I'm going to go right here to UL, main navigation, and then list item. And we're going to customize this to make that particular tab hide or be hidden. And I've done that right here. I've gone ahead and put the CSS up here that shows unordered list with the name of main navigation or ID of main navigation. I want to take the list item that has the ID of Nav News. Remember down here, Nav News? Okay. And what do I want to do? I want to say display is none. That means don't show it, it's hidden. Now let's go ahead and copy this, and we're going to paste it into our admin dashboard in the Ads and Custom HTML area under the head and metadata box, just like always. And again, between style tags, make sure you have your top and your bottom style tag. Mine is way down here. Okay? Once you've done that, you go ahead and save it. Now I'll go ahead and save this. And unfortunately, you can't see the save button because of the way my screen's set up, but we'll fix that in a second. Save button. Okay. Now back to the site and reload. And when I do, voila! The tab is gone. All I have is the underlying Welcome to Lab Secrets, Laboratory, and the content below. Now keep in mind, when you hide a tab, it's going to cause the rest of the content to shift up a little bit. So you can adjust that very easily with a little more CSS, but the idea is once you've done that adjustment, the rest of the entire site will be just working fine without the navigation link. Now let me go back and show you one last trick. I got 20 seconds left in the screener. Over here, if I change my mind and I want to temporarily turn off that attribute, I just put in 2 slashes like that. I go ahead and save it, and that will temporarily disable the modification I just made, and voila, the tab will return. This has been your Lab Secret Tip of the Day.